step into the Bible verse. As you journey through these sacred words, the seven deadly sins, also known as the capital vices or cardinal sins, are a classification of vices in Christian teachings. These sins are thought to be abuses or excessive versions of one's natural faculties: pride, greed, lust, envy, gluttony, wrath, and sloth. Each sin is believed to lead to further immoral behavior and separation from God, highlighting the importance of avoiding them in one's life. The concept of the seven deadly sins serves as a moral compass in Christian doctrine, guiding believers towards virtuous living and spiritual well-being. Understanding and acknowledging the presence of these sins can lead to repentance, self-improvement, and a deeper connection with faith and righteousness. Pride is the first of the seven deadly sins according to the Bible. It is the sin of excessive belief in one's abilities and worth. Pride can lead to destructive behaviors such as arrogance, vanity, and contempt for others. This sin can create division among individuals and communities, leading to conflicts and a lack of unity. The consequences of pride can hinder personal growth and prevent individuals from seeking help or admitting their mistakes. Ultimately, the sin of pride can isolate individuals and prevent them from forming meaningful connections with others. Overcoming pride requires humility, self-awareness, and a willingness to listen and learn from others. By practicing humility and empathy, individuals can foster understanding, compassion, and unity within their communities. Lust is the second of the seven deadly sins according to Christian teachings, representing an intense desire or craving for pleasures that are morally unacceptable. The concept of lust can lead individuals to prioritize their own selfish desires over the well-being of others, ultimately causing harm and disruption in society. Individuals consumed by lust may disregard moral boundaries and ethical considerations, making decisions driven solely by their immediate gratifications without regard for consequences. The pervasiveness of lust in society can lead to exploitation, objectification, and manipulation, distorting perceptions of human relationships and diminishing respect for others. As lust takes root and spreads, it can sow seeds of discord, jealousy, and rivalry, breeding an atmosphere of unhealthy competition and discontent among individuals. Envy is considered one of the seven deadly sins, originating from the Bible, and it pertains to an individual's desire for something possessed by another person. Envy, as the third deadly sin, can lead individuals to feel bitterness and resentment towards those who possess something they desire. This feeling of envy can result in negative behaviors such as gossiping, backbiting, or even taking actions to harm the person one is envious of. Envy, when left unchecked, can lead to a toxic cycle of comparison and dissatisfaction, hindering personal growth and fostering a culture of competition instead of collaboration. This perpetual cycle of envy not only impacts individuals on a personal level, but can also have broader societal implications, fostering divisions and promoting materialism over values of compassion and contentment. The sin of greed is a selfish desire for material wealth and possessions, leading to an intense hoarding mentality. It is considered one of the most harmful vices as it can lead individuals to prioritize wealth over ethical values and the well-being of others. This sin, if unchecked, can have devastating effects on societies by fueling economic inequality and fostering corruption at various levels. In a world plagued by greed, the pursuit of endless wealth often comes at the expense of environmental degradation and social injustice. Ultimately, the sin of greed serves as a cautionary tale, reminding humanity of the importance of balance, generosity, and compassion in creating a more harmonious and equitable world. Gluttony is considered one of the seven deadly sins, arising from excessive indulgence in food or drink. The concept of gluttony goes beyond mere overeating. It encompasses a misuse of resources and an insatiable desire for more. Gluttony, when manifested on a larger scale, can lead to societal issues such as waste, inequality, and environmental degradation. The ramifications of gluttony extend to global implications, affecting issues like food security, resource depletion, and climate change. Addressing the sin of gluttony on a collective level requires cultivating mindfulness, moderation, and empathy towards others and our planet. By acknowledging and addressing the sin of gluttony, individuals and societies can work towards a more sustainable and harmonious existence for all beings. Sloth is one of the seven deadly sins in Christianity, and is defined as a reluctance to work or make an effort. Sloth is seen as a neglect of one's duties, spiritual and temporal, due to laziness or indifference. This sin is considered harmful as it leads to wasted potential and a lack of productivity in individuals. In the broader context, the sin of sloth can have negative consequences for society as a whole, hindering progress and development. When widespread, sloth can impede societal advancement and innovation, leading to a stagnation of growth and opportunities. Addressing the sin of sloth requires individuals to cultivate a sense of responsibility, ambition, and a willingness to actively contribute to the betterment of themselves and society. Wrath, one of the 7 deadly sins in the Bible, represents uncontrolled feelings of anger and hatred towards others. It is seen as a destructive force that can cloud judgment and lead to harmful actions. The sin of wrath fuels conflicts, wars, and divisions among people, tearing apart relationships and communities. At its core, wrath manifests as an intense desire for vengeance and retribution, seeking to inflict pain on those perceived as enemies. This sinful emotion, if left unchecked, can bring chaos and suffering to the world, perpetuating a cycle of violence and harm. To overcome the sin of wrath, one must cultivate patience, forgiveness, and understanding towards others, fostering peace and harmony. When feeling tempted by the vices of the 7 deadly sins, Christians can find solace in Philippians 4:13. For I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. Another powerful verse to resist temptation is James 4:7. Therefore submit to God, resist the devil, and he will flee from you. When struggling with pride, Proverbs 11:2 offers guidance. When pride comes, then comes disgrace, but with humility comes wisdom. For those struggling with greed, 1 Timothy 6:10 provides a reminder. For the love of money is a root of all kinds of evil. During moments of wrath, Proverbs 15:1 offers a valuable lesson. A gentle answer turns away wrath, but a harsh word stirs up anger. When combating envy, Romans 12:15 encourages a positive outlook.